afternoon, everyone. The regular meeting of the Gary Redevelopment Commission of Wednesday, January 16th is now called to order. May I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Flournoy.
Here.
Commissioner Reeves.
Here.
Commissioner Joyner.
Present.
Commissioner Jones.
Present.
Motion is, let it be noted that Commissioner Johnson is the school board representative is present.
Okay, may I have a motion to defer item number 3, the election of commission officers for the year 2019?
So moved. Second.
So moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Not, may I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Flournoy.
Yes.
Commissioner Reeves.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Item number 4, certification of the record. Everybody certified that nothing has been discussed in the executive session except for those items posted. Except for those items that are posted in the notice.
So moved. Second.
Been moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? I make a roll call, please.
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Flournoy.
Yes.
Commissioner Reeves.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Item number 5, acceptance of approval, an approval of minutes of regular meeting held December 19, 2018.
So moved. Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? If not, may I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Flournoy.
Yes.
Commissioner Reeves.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Item number 6, claims list of January 16, 2019, which has been previously approved by our director. May we have an overview, please?
Sure, Madam President. There are no changes to your claims list dated January the 16th. Out of the general fund, the total is $17,279.42. Out of the demolition fund, the total is $3,946.40. $46.40 rather. Out of the 265 general fund, the total is $4,792.50. And out of our non-operating fund 474, the total is $500.
Motion to approve. Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? If not, may I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Flournoy.
Yes.
Commissioner Reeves.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Item number 7, special claims list of January 16, 2019, which has been previously approved by the director. May we have an overview, please?
Sure. There are no changes to your special claims list dated January the 16th. Out of 823 consolidated, the total is $114,412.50. And out of the lakefront tip, the total is $18,344.56.
Motion to approve.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? If not, may I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Flournoy.
Yes.
Commissioner Reeves.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Item number 8, award and request for approval of resolution number 5062, resolution of the City of Gary Redevelopment Commission authorizing the award and transfer of 347 Jefferson Street and 349 Jefferson Street to Stanley R. Lazinski, 2437 Sherman Street to Rosemary Nunez, and 817 Lincoln Street to Marilyn Harper from the City of Gary Redevelopment Commission to private owners. You have an overview, please.
Sure, these were side lots. They have been vetted by staff, open at a public meeting. This would be an award to the aforementioned homeowners.
Just for the record. No, that's okay. That's right. Move to approve.
Okay.
Second.
So we'll probably second. Are there any questions or comments? Have a roll call, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. The, on the agenda, there's a 5062, and the attachment is 4062.
Okay.
So if we can just incorporate that into as a correction into the motion.
Who made the motion? We didn't take a vote on it.
Yeah, make motion, I make a motion with the change.
Second.
This one.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Not, may I have a roll call, please?
Madam President, Commissioner Flanoy,
Yes.
Commissioner Reese.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner,
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Item number 9, receive and open bids for the City of Gary's sidewalk program for the disposition of property located at 2838 East 21st Place in Gary, Indiana. Is there anyone present that wants to submit a bid? There being no response, may I have a motion to close to receive bids?
So moved.
Second.
And properly second, are there any questions or comments? Not, may I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President, Commissioner Flanoy,
Yes.
Commissioner Reese.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion's carried.
How many did we receive?
One.
Okay. May I have a motion to open bids that were received?
So moved.
Second.
It's been properly second. Are there any questions or comments? May I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President, Commissioner Flanoy,
Yes.
Commissioner Reese.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Okay. Mr.
Okay, this
Flournoy.
bid is from Lisa Y. Boone on property for 2838 East 21st Place. That's it?
It's just sidewalk.
Sidewalk.
May I have a motion to refer bids to our staff and attorney for review and recommendation?
So moved.
Second.
It's been properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Not, may I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President, Commissioner Flanoy,
Yes.
Commissioner Reese.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Item number 10, receive and open bids for the disposition of properties located at 2600 Central Drive, 2608 Central Drive, 2616 Central Drive, 2630 East 22nd Avenue, and 2514 East 22nd Avenue, Gary, Indiana. Is anyone present that wants to submit a bid? With there being no response, may I have a motion to close to receive bids?
So moved.
Second.
So moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Not, with a roll call, please.
Thank you, Madam President, Commissioner Flanoy,
Yes.
Commissioner Reese.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion's carried.
How many bids have we received?
One.
May I have a motion to open the bids that were received?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Not, may I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President, Commissioner Flanoy.
Yes.
Commissioner Reese.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Mr. Flournoy?
Okay. This is from James A. Taylor. This is for the lots at 2600 Central Drive, 2608 Central Drive, 2616 Central Drive, 2514 East 22nd Avenue, and 2630 East 22nd Avenue. Side lot program.
I guess it
May I have a motion to refer the bids to staff and attorney for review and recommendation?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Not, may I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President, Commissioner Flanoy.
Yes.
Commissioner Reese.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Item number 11, resolution number 5063, resolution of the City of Gary Redevelopment Commission ratifying and approving a certain letter agreement with SCH of Indiana for economic development planning, statutory reporting, and general consulting services performed in 2018 but not paid. May I have an overview, please?
This agreement that we're asking the board to pass is for services performed by SEH during the year 2018. And they exceeded the not to exceed amount by 37,500. Right, 37,500. They did the work. The controller's office has a policy that you have to have, if the contract exceeds 20% of the base contract, you have to enter into another contract, and this is what the supplemental agreement is. And we're recommending that we pass because they did additional work on the Alliance Steel project that was not originally contemplated in the original contract.
Move to approve.
Second.
Then moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? There is an Alliance Steel project, and that has been, for the most part, completed. Is that?
Yeah, on the 5th of February, the council will take up the last portion of that project,
Okay.
which is a vacant building reduction, at which point everything will be filed with the county, which SEH will do, make sure everything will be filed with the county, within that time.
What's the board's pleasure? Roll call.
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Flanoy?
Yes.
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item number 12. Is that the same?
Unless the issue.
I was like, wait a minute. Request and approval of resolution number 5064, a resolution of the City of Gary Redevelopment Commission approving and authorizing the execution of a letter agreement of economic development, planning, statutory reporting, and general consulting services with SEH of Indiana. You have no review, please.
Sure. SCH of Indiana, you just took up, does our accounting, runs our tax abatement numbers, helps us with TIF, planning, and general economic development work. This is a contract for them for 2019.
Move to approve.
Is the figure in there, Judge?
Yeah, 77, I think, $77,000.
Not to exceed.
Not to exceed.
He's been second.
Second, are there any questions or comments? Not, maybe roll call, please.
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Flanoy?
Yes.
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item number 13. Resolution number 5065, a resolution of the City of Gary Redevelopment Commission pledging funds from the Lakefront TIF Allocation Area Fund 826 for the local match to an EPA cleanup grant for Parcel 5, approximately 6200 Industrial Highway, parcel ID 45-03-205-100-003.000.004.
Parcel
That's
5.
important. Yeah, that's parcel 5, that's an important number.
Say that backwards.
Yeah, I'll read it backwards. Not from memory, though. May I have an overview, please?
Sure. The city's pursuing an EPA grant in the amount of $500,000 for cleanup in Ruffin Harbor. Local match for that is $100,000 as part of the application process. We need to identify that local match, and that would be the lakefront TIF.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Second.
So we probably second. Are there any questions or comments? Not in roll call, please.
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Flanoy?
Yes.
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item number 14, resolution number 5066, a resolution of the City of Gary Redevelopment Commission approving and authorizing the execution of a letter agreement with Weaver Consultants Group for USE EPA cleanup grant application preparation. Maybe one of you, please.
Sure. This is a contract with Weaver Consulting in partnership with Carter Blue for that grant application for $500,000. We have John Talbot and Tina Rogers here, as well as Mike Citro, who's the project manager, and I would maybe defer to John to give sort of an overview of the work.
Sure.
Put you on the spot.
Thank you, everyone. We were consultants, John Talbot. As you may recall, we did phase 1, phase 2, and geotechnical investigations on the parcel 5 site. Earlier, of course, some exciting new occurrences on parcel 5. The EPA has come out with a brownfield cleanups grant. Applications are due January 31st of this year. And the city has asked us to, or the redevelopment commission has asked us to assist in that whole process. So Weaver and Carter Blue teamed together to do the analysis and write the application. Do you want to talk about the?
Maybe just go a little bit into it, sure.
Yeah, so it's a pretty technical application to let them know exactly what aspects of environmental cleanup are going to be undertaken. And one of the key elements of the application is that there has to be an analysis of brownfields cleanup alternatives on the site. And we have already prepared that alternative analysis. I'd kind of like to introduce Allison Fournier of our firm, an environmental scientist. She's really the smart one that did all the work on the phase 1 and phase 2, and also has done the analysis of what alternatives the Redevelopment Commission has. This then becomes part of the basis of our grant application that will be submitted in January. Allison?
Sure. So our analysis of the remediation options, basically on the site we've identified a stockpile of material consisting of 155,000 cubic yards of material that's either a byproduct from Lehigh Portland cement, fly dumped material. We've done some test pits in there and identified contaminants that are going to have to be cleaned up. So we focused our remediation on this stockpile in order to assist in the redevelopment of this area. All our alternatives that we're proposing that we've evaluated in our APCA report include doing nothing, which would basically be just leaving it, wouldn't cost any money, but it wouldn't allow for any redevelopment just because this pile is going to be in the way. Our second would be to take the contaminated material and basically cap it on site in place. We've determined that that would be about $1 million to complete. Also, based on the preliminary geotechnical investigation that we've done, we've determined that about half of that material isn't structural fill, so that's not really a viable option because you would still end up having to take a lot of that off as well as cap. So the alternative that we're going to be presenting in this EPA application would be to remove the impacted material and transport it to a Subtitle D landfill. So that's basically what we've presented in this APCA report. We have copies that we can pass out to everyone as well.
Thank you.
Kind of cover it again in the public meeting portion after.
Yep.
She explained it, John. You should just let her get up first.
Right. Totally agree here.
Thank you.
12,000, yeah.
So move to approve.
Second.
So we're doing moving to properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Flournoy.
Yes.
Commissioner Reeves.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Item number 15, public comments on agenda items only. Is anyone who wants to make a comment on agenda items only? We can add a New Year's resolution.
Yay.
Item number 16, report from Joseph Van Dyke, Director.
No report, Mr.
Item number 17, report from Commissioner Attorney Gilbert King Jr.
No report, Madam President.
Item number 18, Commissioner comments. Commissioner Reeves.
Just happy there's no things.
Commissioner Flournoy.
No comment.
Commissioner Johnson is not present. Commissioner Joyner.
None.
Just happy that we're starting in 2019 and we hit the ground running, so looking forward to the busy year. Item number 18, school board representative. We do not have one present today. Item number 18. I'm sorry. No, item number 19. No, because I had two agendas here. So, next item. Do we have any agenda items for the next board meeting?
Well, there's nothing confirmed, Madam President.
Okay. Final item, adjournment. May I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
No move.
Second.
It's So moving probably second that the Gary Redevelopment Commission meeting of January 16, 2019 is now adjourned. May I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Fenoy,
Yes.
Commissioner Reeves.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones,
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, immediately after this meeting, there's a public hearing on the draft analysis of brownfield cleanup alternative for the brownfield cleanup grant program. Meeting adjourned.